Somebody's in trouble. Why are you, is that why you're here? Okay, my message got through. All right. That's the important thing. I don't know that I would, that's the alleged victim.
Yes.
I don't think I'd grant that without somehow knowing that that would be the alleged victim's wishes that she'd be there.
Okay.
I'd have no way of knowing that.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, you should have a green sheet in this matter.
Miracles will always happen. May 7th. Oh,
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to have a conversation now. I don't know. What are you talking about? What?
Do you want to approach on it or?
No.
We can talk about it? Okay. So, Mr. Proby, the matter that you, I'm going to work with the prosecutor to see if we can make it happen, okay?
Okay.
As far as your doctor's appointment goes.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. My
May
apologies.
7th.
Sorry.
26, 9 a.m. or if your invite indicates bond continues. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls case, People versus Lawrence Ransom.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Ready, Judge. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Ransom, who is approaching. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Lawrence Ransom.
Thank you, Judge. You should have a green sheet also in this file. We are requesting an adjournment to see about getting Mr. Ransom into Wayne County Sobriety Court, and he does have a bond request.
May take a minute, but we'll just do it this way. May 7th,
Thank you, Judge.
2026, 9 a.m. in Esteban.
I can make the request now or could do it on May 7th. He has a family vacation he'd like to go on, if the court would allow. It's May 18th to 26th to Atlanta, Georgia.
Why is everybody going to Atlanta?
It's a cheap direct flight.
What? Bet you know that. I just. It's going to be an objection to people.
As long as he continues testing with his testing device, I think he should be on a silver link or a scram. As long as that continues, I don't have a problem with it.
He's currently on a scram. He'll keep that if that allows him to do it. But
So if you guys can prepare an order,
thank you, Judge.
in order to get it to the court. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll continue.
Thank you, Judge. Yep.
Court calls case, People versus Shay Rogers.
Brian Mulling on behalf of Mr. Rogers. State your name for the record, Shay.
Shay David Rogers. Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking this matter be set for a preliminary examination. I believe all discovery to be complete.
People other witnesses available to 28th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Preliminary examination, April 28th, 2026, 9 a.m. before for myself.
Your Honor, if this case was charged originally as a part of the first degree, there is a possibility after the conclusion of the first, that this count of unarmed robbery could be added. I'll place that on the record.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
For Your Honor,
Yes. Court calls the case of the People versus Maypendo Rodriguez. I ran out.
I'm sure.
I didn't know what to do with some of the letters. I just gave up.
I'm sure that's it. Torshell Feaster, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of my client. Please state your name for the record.
Mapendo Taisir.
Say that again?
Mapendo Taisir.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Thank you very much, Judge. We are looking to confirm what my client's prior record is, if he has one at all. And I believe Ms. Feltus is going to look into it for us. We can have a brief adjournment. We'll get this matter resolved.
April 30th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Bond continued.
April 30th. Call me. We'll get everything set up. All right? So.
Somebody's in trouble. Why are you, is that why you're here? Okay, my message got through. All right. That's the important thing. Court does call the case People versus Reginald Simpson, no relation.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Virgils with and on behalf of Reginald Simpson. Just can state your name.
Reginald Simpson.
Thank you.
And I have a green sheet. We're asking to adjourn for a plea discussion and additional discovery.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So,
Alright, thanks.
court does call the case, People versus Tara Sims.
Else for the people.
Assistant Clerk Hunter Donovan Lee on behalf of Ms. Sims. Ms. Sims, can you tell the court your name, please?
Tara Sims.
All right, I have before me that she's going to plead to the charge of use of a controlled substance, namely cocaine, plead guilty to that charge. That's a 1-year offense, and added count 2. Upon her successful plea to that, count 1 would be dismissed.
Correct.
What's ever sworn?
Right hand. Do you solemnly swear to affirm the testimony about to give will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the God?
Yes,
State your name, please.
Sarah Sims.
Ma'am, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of use of cocaine. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year duration, a $1,000 fine plus court costs. Do you understand that? Yes? All right. You understand also, ma'am, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Barr in the 14A2 District Court.
Yes,
Still wish to plead guilty?
yes,
And to that charge, how do you plead? And you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind. You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct? Any question regarding those rights?
sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form. You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right. Are you on probation or parole?
Yes,
You are? You're on probation?
yes. But this charge won't
Were
be.
you on probation at the time of this offense? All right. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
No, sir.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
Doing this voluntarily and of your own free will?
Yes,
And because you believe you are indeed guilty of this offense? Okay. April 27, 2025, at the location of Penn Park in the city of Ypsilanti, Washtenaw County, state of Michigan. Did you have cocaine in your possession?
I did.
Had you used it? Did you know what you were using was cocaine?
Yes,
And I would have to advise you that upon acceptance of your plea, between that time and time of your sentencing, if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules, first of all, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, would not be bound by any sentence evaluation or recommendation. You understand that?
yes, sir.
All right, counsel, are you aware of any of the promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
And have I complied with the court rule?
Likewise, Your Honor.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation report is ordered at 14A2 probation. Sentencing in this matter
April 29th at 10 a.m.
will be April 29th, 2026, 10 a.m. before Judge Barr.
Thank you.
Bond continued. Thank you. Court calls case of the people versus Tabria Story.
People.
Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of the story here.
Publishers.
She is a fraud.
Hello, what's your name?
Shabrian.
Story.
Bristol.
Your Honor, we're asking for a brief adjournment to continue discussions in this matter.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Are you able to confirm if there is no contact order with the minor children?
With the minor children,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have Sean, or Dave James and Sean Story.
Yeah.
And I have
Shauna.
third-party contact for child raising, whatever that means.
I'm
Yes,
sorry,
Your Honor.
I didn't catch the last part, Judge.
Third-party contact for child raising.
That is what my notes from my colleague reflected in my file. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. It just linked to a different file on base when I went to it. Your Honor, if I could just be briefly on bond, if there is the complaining witness may have an assessment at St. Joe's for a different reason. If there is, I would ask that Ms. Story be, if she wishes to, be allowed to be at that assessment, or at least present to find out the results.
I don't know that I would. That's the alleged victim.
Yes.
I don't think I'd grant that without somehow knowing that that would be the alleged victim's wishes that she be there.
Okay,
I'd have no way of knowing that.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Martha, let's take this one.
Yeah, that's just. Court calls the case, People versus Derek Straits.
Felton for the people.
Judge,
Mr. Straits,
Yes, Derek Straits.
thank you.
Thank you, Judge. My colleague, Mr. Bukovich, did a great job getting a plea offer in this case. But Mr. Bukovich. He did.
Where's he?
I think he's on arraignment today, Judge.
He is?
Yes, Judge. Doing great work like always.
Wanted to do that instead of being with me?
No, he doesn't get to choose. I think he got stuck there. He would prefer to be here, Judge.
He would?
Yes, Judge.
Then why aren't you doing arraignment?
No,
No.
did a fine job getting an offer in this case, Judge, and the plea sheet has been written up. He wants me to ask for an adjournment, though. He wants me to ask Ms. Feltus for one additional thing.
Okay, I'll adjourn to April 30th,
Thank you, Judge.
2026, 9 a.m. And so you're not going to ask her that now?
No, Judge.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I will bug her later.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Court calls the case of the People versus Gerald. Who's that?
Yes, sir.
Derek Straits.
Okay, so it's Gerald Straits.
How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Been a while.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
Oh, we're hanging in there.
Okay.
Alexander, on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Dobby Lee on behalf of Mr. Straits. Mr. Straits, if you could tell the judge your name.
Gerald Straits.
Hey,
Not
Judge.
related to the last guy that was on there either. I don't know where he got. It's fine.
You're looking for an adjournment,
Yes, Your Honor, we're still discussing potential resolutions.
May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Or as your invite indicates, bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good
Thanks, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Good seeing you. Court does call the case, People versus Raymond Strausser.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
Stephanie Cannon, on behalf of Mr. Strauss, who is appearing from the VA hospital. That's what you're looking at, Mr. Allen. Mr. Strausser, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you need to turn the camera so it faces you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I just did.
Watching a procedure and I don't need to.
Yes, you got.
All right.
You're fine.
This. No, that didn't do it.
Oh.
Your Honor, are they helping you, Mr. Strausser?
He's
Ryan. I'm not very good at this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can tell. All right, hold on. That's
Oh, there we
okay. All right, there he is. Okay.
Your Honor, we are requesting an adjournment of this matter. My client was recently accepted into the Veterans Court. He's actually gone to 2 sessions already. So I'm hoping the next time you see us, it will be for a plea.
Okay, so he's in the 15th Veterans?
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. May 7th.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, take care, Mr. Strauser.
All right. You also, sir.
Court calls the case, People versus Kevin Taylor.
Feltus for the people.
Brian Bowling on behalf of Mr. Taylor.
Like, hang on. Shit.
That's inside.
Oh, sorry.
Just state your name, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Kevin Christopher Taylor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking this matter be set for an examination. I believe all discovery to be complete, yes.
Did you say this?
Yes, I believe it to be complete.
All right. People have their witnesses available the 28th.
Rock.
Preliminary examination will be set April 28th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Barr. Bond continued. Thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls the case, People versus Vic.
Feltus for the people.
Ready, Judge, or ready-ish, Judge. Forrest Feaster, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of, but not with Mr. Bruce Vick. Your Honor, we have called him. I looked outside in the hallway, looked in the courtroom. He does not appear to be anywhere, not be here, Judge. I will, for the record, request an adjournment, but have no clue where Mr.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000
Thank you, Judge.
as surety. Warrant will issue immediately. Court calls case People versus Sarah Ward.
Calls for the
Mike Getty, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Ms. Ward, Your Honor. Approaching.
Your name?
Sarah Ward. Your Honor,
Investigating adjournment.
yes, Your Honor, the people have made an offer that I believe they will keep open. We're going to review some video on this.
Looking at the video. All right. Adjourn the matter to May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. Continued.
Listen.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Tracy Welsh.
Ashley Phelps for the people.
Assistant Public Defender Chelsea Vergils with and on behalf of Tracy Welsh via Zoom. Ms. Welsh, please unmute and state your name.
My name is Tracy Welsh, and I apologize. I'm trying to. Oh, here we go. Is it going now? Oh. I think it just.
I don't have video.
That's been plenty of.
I'm sorry.
When that meet. We have not seen.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I'm hitting video, and it's not going on.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay, Miss Welsh. Hey, Miss Welsh.
Yeah.
It's okay. All right. I don't know if you have knowledge that that's her. I'm going to.
I do, yes.
You okay, Miss Welsh? It'll be good. Okay.
For the record, and I recognize today.
Recognizes your voice, and so we'll be okay.
I'm sorry. Usually, I have no problems with it.
It's okay. It's all right. No, you can put the other picture back up because that's a beautiful baby that's in that photo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There. See, now I'm happy. You're good. All right. What are we doing?
We're asking for an adjournment. May I approach with the green sheet?
Yes. Because Alan, I don't know what he's doing. Thank you, Mr. No. Hey, welcome back. We'll adjourn it. This Rebel Cross Conference, May 7th. Okay, Miss Welsh, May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m. All right?
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. I apologize for the video.
Don't even worry about it. We're good. All right. Take care.
Thank you so much. You as well.
The whole messed up. Alan wasn't there. Cam wasn't there. I don't know. Like everybody disappeared on. Court calls case, People versus Rodney Young.
It's on behalf of Mr. Young, who's approaching. Mr. Young, when you're here, please state your name for the court, okay?
Rodney Young.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You're requesting an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Adjourn the matter to May 7th, 2026.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You were great.
I didn't even get to finish. And then
Yes, Your Honor. You were great.
May 7th, 2020. You know what? Can you not?
Oh, I was repeating it for him. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Judge.
He was here. He heard me.
Mm-hmm.
Except when you're
Yes, sir.
here.
Mm-hmm.
May 7th, 2026, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
And we'll continue. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
What's up?
Thank you. That all I have? 252. Told you. All right. 14A stands in recess. All right. Okay, so will you be out by next week?
Yeah.
Okay, so do this. You're going to be out, turn your keys into the management office before next Friday, okay? All right, and what I'll do is I'll adjourn the case out to April 24th, 2026 at 12 noon. All right. So try to get all that done before 12 noon, and then likely the case will be dismissed.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Always a
Forrest
pleasure.
Knoll versus Khalid Hamad. Med.
Yes, actually, this is Shaima Akrad, his mom.
Pardon?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jillian Engen for.
Oh, she's tenant too.
Yes.
All right. All right. I'll need a camera, ma'am.
Sorry.
All right. Thank you. No, it's okay. Oh boy, I got two people from the Think office. I know,
And we
they're both in.
match.
I know. What's the deal? Is Jim wearing that same color?
No,
Never mind.
this is
Okay.
the first time I've been in your courtroom since 2012, Your Honor, so
I know.
be forgiving and patient, please, as you always are.
Sorry.
I was so happy when I came out and I saw the Zoom screen. I was so happy to see you, but I didn't want to stop and not continue on with the cases. But it's great seeing you. All right. What are we doing on Miss Ekrad's case? What are we doing?
Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $632.
All right. And ma'am, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Is that just for the court or is it for the apartment, for the rent?
So I have rent to retain in the amount of $412 plus court costs that were incurred in filing this case for court costs are $220, but the total that needs to be paid to your landlord in order to stop this case would be $632.
Okay, I will take care of that today, actually.
You will? Okay. So
Yes.
here's what I'll do. I'll adjourn it out to next week, the 24th, 2026 at 2 p.m. And ma'am, if you have it all paid, get it all taken care of, this case is going to be dismissed.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Forrest Knoll versus Tequila Smith.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
Hello,
Hello, what's your name?
Tequila Smith.
All right. What's the claim in this case?
Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $701.38.
All right. And Ms. Smith, how were you intending on getting that paid?
I paid it already. I paid it down to zero.
You said you paid it already?
Yep. It's my balance is zero now.
Okay, when did you get that paid?
They told me to get on here and show y'all the receipt that I paid. At that moment, I paid $514 last night because I had already paid on it before they put this court notice in. I just didn't know they put it in.
Okay. So you think everything's paid?
But my balance is $0 now.
Well, okay, I hear you. But you think everything's paid, correct?
Yep, most definitely.
All right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this out to the 24th, 2026, 2 p.m. And then if everything's paid and it's truly down to zero, this case is going to be dismissed. Okay, Ms. Smith?
Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Hang on a second. I'm sorry, Ms. Engine.
I'm sorry. So I don't see on the ledger that the court costs were added. So those are going to be added to the ledger. Those are 175 total. So Ms. Smith, that will need to be paid in order to get a dismissal on this matter.
Okay, so you said 175?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm going to let your landlord know that they should put those on the ledger so you can see that there.
Okay, 175. Okay, thank you. I'll try to get that paid off for the next court date.
All right, thank you.
All right. Real good. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks, Your Honor.
Sign.
Okay, thank you. Is that it for you, Ms. Engine?
Yeah, I'm just gonna hand it over to Alicia now.
Oh, boy.
We're tag teaming today.
Let's see where this goes. All right. Omar Kareem. I think it is, or Kareem Omar. How'd they put this name in?
It's Kareem Omar. Kareem is the first name.
All right. I don't know why they entered it this way. Versus Ashley Darden.
Alicia Fink on behalf of Mr. Omar.
I'm restricted.
I'm sorry. Well, the attorney's here. This is a termination case.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, this is a case where there's a criminal matter pending in front of you also.
Yes.
And I don't know if you recall that Mr. Simon is representing Mr. Omar in that matter, and that there was something put on the record saying that there was an agreement that we could pursue this at this time, but that possibly the writ of eviction wouldn't issue until that other matter is resolved. And Mr. Simon told me that you have a bench trial scheduled for Monday, the 27th.
Right. And I don't know if that's between that agreement, maybe between the prosecutor and
I think it was just put on the record that the prosecutor wasn't going to hold it against Mr. Omar as any kind of violation of a no contact order.
Do you recall that? Okay. Oh, we had a bench conference. I don't know what was placed on the record.
Maybe nothing was placed on the record. I wasn't there, but my understanding was that this was going to be able to go ahead despite the fact that there's that other matter pending, but that the writ of eviction might have to be delayed.
All right. Then I'll do it this way. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear from testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right. And what is the claim in this case? Seeking to terminate the tenancy pursuant to notice.
Yes, sir. The defendant does not have a lease there and has been living in the apartment with Mr. Omar's permission, but has not moved out despite the requests by him and my office that she do that.
All right. What I will do is I'll grant a judgment for possession, no redemption amount, writ to issue. What is my writ date? 17th would be the 27th.
The 27th. So that's the day of the trial. Should we bump it a little after that, just in case?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Writ to issue the 29th.
Okay.
All right. We'll do it that way. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Not since I've seen you, but since I've been in this spot.
Doing that spot. It's great to see you.
Good to see you too. Take care.
You do the same. Ian Greenlee versus Bridget Martin.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantair on behalf of the plaintiff.
And Charles Fletcher. Ms. Martin?
Mute.
There she.
I'm here. Sorry. Gosh.
No, it's okay.
I'm not used to doing Zoom. Sorry.
It's all right. Okay. Mr. Pantera, what is the claim?
There's rent owing in the amount, including court costs, of $6,183.
All right. And Ms. Martin, how are you intending on getting this paid?
Well, I moved out on November 26th, and Charles Fletcher is refusing to move out, so I don't know what to do. I turned the power off. The power has been off at that apartment since December 2nd, so I don't know what to do.
So you voluntarily surrendered?
My lease was up December 1st and I left.
Gotcha. But he hasn't done that. So here's what I'm going to do. Mr. Fantera, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony regarding the amount that's owed is true to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief?
I do, Your Honor. Would you like me to break down the balance between rent and court costs?
Yes, please, if you could.
It's, there's rent of $5,995. Court costs of $188 for a total of $6,183. And I will say, Your Honor, that what Ms. Martin is saying, I believe is true. She has Section 8. And in fact, I think you'll see in the file that we actually started this case with a 30-day notice rather than a 7-day notice. And we got the Section 8 payment through the end of the year, but we didn't get anything for January, so we thought there was an issue. And then when I went to file the case, my client said, and it's a joint and several lease between Ms. Martin and Mr. Fletcher, that she said that she had moved out, and obviously she's taken her voucher somewhere else. But Mr. Fletcher is there, so I had to proceed against both parties.
So I understand you want to proceed as to both parties, but Ms. Martin has said she's vacated, and that's actually buttressed by what you're saying regarding the voucher and the payment. So I'm going to allow a default judgment for possession as to defendant 2. I'm going to indicate that defendant 1, Ms. Martin, has indicated she's vacated the premises.
So I will put under
also have court. Oh, sorry.
I will put under further orders that the case is dismissed as to Ms. Martin, and the judgment is proceeding with respect to Mr. Fletcher only.
Yes.
So Ms. Martin, if you've got anything in the apartment that you want, you need to get it out.
Oh, it's been gone since November 26th. I have not been there.
Okay.
Okay. That's what I'm hearing. So, all right.
And
I
have text correspondence saying that I was leaving on that day. Everything, if you need any of that.
Ms. Martin,
Yes,
Ms. Martin,
sorry.
you're good.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. You're good. I'm just doing it in this way so you don't get a judgment as against you.
I appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. You take
Have a
care
great
for
day.
for not knowing Zoom. You did a great job.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Mrs. Haverkamp, LLC versus David Frame.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantera on behalf of the plaintiff.
And Mr. Frame, you may want to unmute. What is
Thank you, Your Honor.
plaintiff's claim?
The amount of rent that's owed in this case, including court costs, is $2,159.
Mr. Frame, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I would like to address Your Honor, saying that I did it during high school. I had business and criminal law taught by Mrs. Gail Yak, so I do know that the lease contract is, considered to be a contract by both parties, correct, Your Honor? There has been blatant disregard for security and repair in the apartment building that I live in. So I do believe that's blatant negligence. So I'm requesting that to be considered, Your Honor.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order the defendant to file an answer. You have to file a written answer with the court. I'm going to order that to be filed by the 23rd, 2006, with all of the allegations that you're making. I will then adjourn this matter to the 24th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That is an in-person hearing. You'll need to show up, but the answer needs to be in the court by that time. And you need to make sure that defendant or plaintiff's attorney gets a copy of it.
All right. Can I get the court date again, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
The court date is April 24th, 3 p.m. in person.
Your Honor, may I address one more thing?
Yes, you may, Mr. Fenter.
Mr. Frame we had occasion to go into Mr. Frame's unit in the month of March because there was water coming from his apartment. He had intentionally taken the pipe out from underneath his sink and turned the water on. And so he flooded his apartment and other apartments in the building. And when we tried to address him on that, he made some strange allegations regarding security and stuff like that, that he thinks people were out to get him. Can we order him not to do that again? We can't have floods going into other units because of Mr. Frame's behavior.
Okay, it sounds like that's something that we're going to have to deal with the entirety of that at the next hearing. So, Mr. Frame, get your answer in. We'll see you in a week.
What's the courtroom, sir, Your Honor?
The courtroom?
Yes.
It's courtroom C. You're in the access point. It's the one furthest down the hallway.
Okay, and what I have to bring evidence of, and what would that include? Eyewitness accounts? I don't have a phone or a cell phone.
The first thing you need to do is file an answer to the complaint so I know what your allegations are.
And where would I get that paperwork, Your Honor?
You can fill it out on a general answer form. You can get that from the clerk's office, which is right outside the door of the room you're in.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mrs. Haverkamp versus Brandy Daniel.
David Fantair on behalf of the plaintiff. I think there's a second defendant, Your Honor.
There is Allison McPeak. Daniel. You may proceed. Neither are here.
So the amount of rent on this case is $1,420. Court costs of $188 for a total of $1,608. We'd ask for a judgment for possession with a writ after 10 days if that amount remains unpaid.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession. Redemption about any amount requested with a writ to issue in 10 days. 103 South Huron LLC versus Joshua Bertram.
Good morning, Your Honor. David Fantair on behalf of the plaintiff.
Mr. Bertram, I think there he is.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, what is plaintiff's claim?
The amount of rent and court costs in this case is $1,815.
At 1,800
and 15, 1815.
1815. All right. Bertram, how are you intending on getting that paid, sir?
I'm going to be picking up a second job. I've lost almost half of my hours, which is a big reduction in my pay. So I've been struggling to pay the rent, and because of what I get paid, I don't qualify for assistance. So I'm going to be working.
Have you tried? Hold on. Have you tried talking to Hawk?
Yeah, you have to go through the state of Michigan, and if you get denied from the state of Michigan's, the Secretary of State, or I can't remember.
DHHS.
Yeah, and then they buster barriers, or I can't remember.
Yeah.
I've tried it, but I just, because of my pay wage, I don't make. It told me I have to be making $13 an hour to qualify for assistance.
Your Honor, may I?
Yeah.
As you're aware of, there's a new program with MAP, which has a little bit higher numbers than SOS, so I think he should call the SOS because they can refer him over to MAP, or he can just go on the MAP website and fill out an application. And Zachary.
Well, he can do that. Mr. Bertram, what I'm going to suggest you do is call Hawk again.
Okay.
Okay. And
sorry,
there are different programs that are available. So go ahead. What we're going to say?
I was just going to let you know I have been trying really hard, and again, I'm going to be. I've put in several applications for different warehousing jobs, so I would be working from 7 to 3 and then 4 to 11, 7 days a week.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to adjourn this at this point to the 24th, 2026 at 3 p.m. Okay? Why don't you get back on the phone with Hawk, see what's there. Now, let me ask you this, and I know things have been tight. Is there anything that you can pay between now and next week?
I literally have $200 in my account right now, and I just got paid on Wednesday.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Mr. Bertram?
I've dealt with Mr.
Just
Bertram
hold on
before.
to that.
Yeah, I'm okay with it now.
And we'll try to figure it out, but give a call over to Hawk and let's see if we can get you out of this hole and then you can move forward. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bertram. You take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.
I'm sorry. Can I write down the day that I was supposed to be coming in?
Sure. It's April 24th at 3 p.m.
April 24th, 3 p.m. All right, I'll be there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right.
That's all for me, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right.
I'll submit the 2 judgments. Have a great day.
This courtroom moment shows how fast things can escalate when someone doesn't show up. Case after case moves smoothly, adjournments, plea discussions, scheduling. But then one name is called, and there's no response. The courtroom pauses. The attorney looks around, checks the hallway. Nothing. And just like that, the judge makes a decision. Bench warrant issued. Bond set at $10,000. No long speech. No second chances in that moment. Because in court, showing up isn't optional. It's the minimum requirement. What makes this moment powerful is how quickly everything changes. One absence turns into a serious legal problem instantly. In this courtroom, if you're not present, the system moves on without you. And the consequences don't wait.